Hello everyone, myself Pavithra. I am working as a nursing tutor in E.S College of Nursing under Medical Surgical Nursing Department. Okay, now we are going to see about the anatomy and physiology of the stomach. Okay, what is the meaning of anatomy? Anatomy is a study of structure of human body. The structure in the sense what is the correct size and shape, where is the location, and what is the blood supply, what is the artery and vein, and what is the anterior view, what is the posterior view. These are all the things comes under the anatomy. That is a study of structure of human body. Okay, next one is the physiology. What is the meaning of physiology? Physiology is the study of functions of human body. Each and every organ doing some of the function. That is the study about in this physiology. Okay, now shall we move on to the anatomy and physiology of the stomach. In the stomach is the dilated portion of the body. It is a very important organ in our body. It's a J-shaped organ. It is located in the left side of the abdomen. Okay, first one, introduction of the stomach. The stomach is the dilated portion of alimentary canal. That's a GI tract. It's one part of the GI tract and it is situated in the upper portion of the abdomen and extending from beneath the left costal margin region into the epigastric and umbilical region. Much of the stomach lies under cover of the lower ribs. The stomach relatively fixed at the both end but is very mobile in between, both in first cardiac end and the pyloric end. In between located in this stomach. In the stomach is a very dilated portion. In the stomach is a collect to the food from the esophagus. Okay, next, what is the anatomical description of the stomach? The stomach is a J-shaped hollow muscular organ. In the stomach has a two openings are there and two curvatures is there and two surfaces is there. Two openings regarding the cardiac end. The esophagus and stomach joining area is called cardiac end, and stomach and first part of the small intestine, that is a duodenum joining area, is a pyloric end. That is the two openings of the stomach. Then two curvatures are there. First one is the greater curvature and second one is the lesser curvature. This greater curvature is the broad portion is called a greater curvature. This lesser curvature is a small portion of the stomach. Okay, next one is the two surfaces of the stomach. First one anterior surface and second one posterior surface. The anterior surface is in front of the stomach. Posterior surface is the back of the stomach. That is the anterior and posterior end. Then next one is the parts of the stomach. In the stomach contain the four parts. First one fundus, then body, then pyloric antrum, then pylorus. In this pylorus is the sphincter or anal and anal. Then first one, fundus of the stomach. In this fundus of the stomach is the dome shape and it projects upward onto the left of the cardiac orifice. Cardiac orifice, where it is present, it is a esophagus and stomach joining area is called cardiac orifice. In this cardiac orifice, upper part is upwardly present in this fundus. Then it is usually full gas, present in the full gas. It's a elevated portion. Then body, this extends from the level of the cardiac orifice to the level of the incisura angularis. Then a consistent notch in the lower part of the lesser curvature. Fully in this body present in the below of the fundus and due to the lesser curvature. Then pyloric antrum, it extends from the incisura and angularis. Incisura to the pylorus, that is a pylorus antrum. Then next one is the pylorus. It is a most tubular part of the stomach. The thick muscular wall is called the pyloric sphincter. And the cavity of the pylorus is the pyloric canal. Then curvatures of the stomach, lesser curvature and greater curvature. In this lesser curvature, it's from the right border of the stomach. It extends from the cardiac orifice to pylorus. That is called lesser curvature. This lesser curvature present in the right side of the stomach. It's a broad border, right border of the stomach. Then greater curvature, it is much longer than the lesser curvature and extends from the left side of the cardiac orifice. Greater curvature present in the left side of the stomach. That is the left side of the cardiac orifice. Next, openings of the stomachs. two openings is there, cardiac orifice, the cardiac opening and the pyloric orifice. Okay, in this cardiac opening where the esophagus enters into the stomach, that is called cardiac orifice. Then the pyloric orifice, it's formed by the pyloric canal, which is about 1 to 2.5 centimeter long. The circular muscles coat of the stomach is much thicker here and forms the anatomic and physiology of the pyloric sphincter movement. Okay, then wall of the stomach. In this wall, serosa, muscular wall and the mucous membrane. Serosa is consisting of the layer of connective tissue with continuous the peritoneum. It's present in the continuous to the peritoneum. Then muscular wall of the stomach. It contains longitudinal fiber and oblique fiber. Then mucous membrane, it's thrown into numerous folds that are mainly longitudinal in direction. The folds flatten out when the stomach is distended. These are the walls of the stomach present in the tissue connection. Okay, next, what is the relationship between the stomach? What is the anterior relationship? What is the posterior relationship? Anterior relationship is the anterior abdominal wall. It's present in the front of the stomach. Anterior abdominal wall and left costal margin and left pleural and lungs and diaphragm and the left lobe of the liver. These are all the things present in the anterior part of the stomach. Then posterior relationship, lesser sac, diaphragm and spleen and left suprarenal gland and upper part of the left kidney and splenic artery, pancreas, transverse colon and transverse mesocolon. These are all the things present in the posterior part of the stomach. That's all about the relationship between the stomach. Then what is the blood supply of the stomach? Artery supply and vein supply. Atrial supply of the stomach, it's all branches of the celiac artery. It's the first one left gastric artery, and second one right gastric artery, and third one short gastric artery, and fourth one left gastroepipelic artery. Okay, in this left gastric artery, it arises from the celiac artery. It supplies the lower third of the esophagus and the upper part of the stomach. It's present in the lower third of the esophagus and upper part of the stomach will be present in this left gastric artery. Then right gastric artery, it arises from the hepatic artery at the upper border of the pylorus and supplies the lower right part of the stomach. Then short gastric artery, it arises from the splenic artery and supply the fundus of the stomach. Then left gastroepipelic artery, it's arises from the splenic artery and supply to the greater curvature. Then what is the vein supply of the stomach? The vein drains in the portal circulation. In this left and right gastric veins are supplied. In this drain directly into the portal vein, and the short gastric vein and left gastroepiploic vein join the splenic vein. And the right gastroepiploic vein joins in the superior mesenteric vein. Upon the vein supply of the stomach is the left and right gastric vein. It's a drain into the directly in the portal circulation. Next one is what is the physiology? What is the functions of the stomach? Mainly in this function doing the mechanical function and excretory function and functions of the gastric juice. These are all the function they are doing in the stomach. This GI tract, what is the process of the GI tract? GI tract means it's a ingestion, digestion, absorption and excretion. Only the specific in the stomach function is a mechanical function. There is storage function and formation of the chyme. In the storage function is the food storaging from the esophagus. Next one is the formation of chyme. Then excretory function, then functions of the gastric juices. First one digestive function, then protective function, then hemopoietic function. In this first one mechanical function under the storage function and formation of the chyme. Okay, first one storage function. It's a food stored in the stomach for long period of 3 to 4 hours and emptied into the intestine slowly. In this food store in the stomach, it's collected from the esophagus. When the intestinal free are empty, that time the food move to the small intestine. Till now wait in the stomach. Then formation of chyme, it food mixed with the gastric juices and convert into the semi-solid material. It's known as the chyme. The food enter into the esophagus, then go to the stomach. In the stomach will functioning in the mixing with the HCl, then it's go to the some semi-solid material. It's called a chyme. Next one is the excretory. That's all about the mechanical function. Next one is the excretory function. It's a many toxin and alkaloids and metals are excreted through the gastric juices. That is the excretory function. Then gastric juices function. In this gastric juices function, first one is the digestive function, and second one protective function, and third one hemopoietic function. Okay, in this digestive function by gastric juices, enzyme with HCl, that is a HCl acid, the food content mixed with the hydrochloride. Okay, next one is a protective function. With the help of this HCl, only the food will easily to digest and to kill the microorganism also with help of the HCl. Okay, protective function, mucus in gastric juice, it protects stomach wall from irritation and mechanical injury. In this gastric juices to protect the stomach. Why means it's a erosion or irritation is there in this inside of the stomach, it's prevent. Only the gastric juices is protect from the stomach. Then protect to the stomach from the irritation. Then it prevents digestive action of pepsin on gastric mucosa and protect walls from HCl. And HCl also kills the harmful bacteria and protects stomach. Okay, next one is the hemopoietic function by intrinsic factor of castle. That is the intrinsic factors of castle. It plays important role of the erythropoiesis. Erythropoiesis is the formation of red blood cell in the bone marrow. That is a hemopoietic function. It's intrinsic factors for a important role in the erythropoiesis. Okay. Thank you all. Okay, I hope you all understand this topic. Thank you.